The boxing world was losing hope. Months of talk, months of excuses. Then Eddie Hearn finally dropped the news that changed everything.
Vergil Ortiz, but you will see a great performance from Jaron Ennis. And then after that, I mean, we've already signed our end of the deal to fight Vergil Ortiz. You know, we say he's the future pound for pound #1 in the sport. But we need to prove it against the top names. We just did that at welterweight, and now we need to do it at 154.
The wait is over. Jaron "Boots" Ennis versus Vergil Ortiz Jr. Eddie Hearn just made it official.
You know, we sat in a room with Golden Boy, with Oscar de la Hoya, with Eric Gomez, and DAZN. We talked about a deal. We flushed it out. We agreed the deal. We then put the contract to Jaron Ennis. He signed it. And we're waiting to hear back from Vergil Ortiz. Eric Gomez called.
Social media went crazy when Eddie confirmed it. This isn't just another fight. Two undefeated warriors putting it all on the line.
Of the discussion. I know Golden Boy want to make great fights. For me, that's the best fight in the sport. But after this fight, touch wood, Boots comes through in style. You will see him. He will either fight Vergil Ortiz.
Eddie Hearn had been fighting to make this happen. He backed Boots hard and didn't hide his frustration. Getting big names to fight Ennis at welterweight, nearly impossible.
Vergil Ortiz fight, we originally talked about it for January, but obviously he's fighting in November. So it doesn't really matter. January, February, March, you know, that first quarter of Q1 of 2026.
After Boots knocked out Lima, his father Bozy didn't hold back. He said he told Jaron to stop playing games and send a message. Mission accomplished. Bozy's warning to the division was clear. Jaron wants every champion.
I told Boots not to go out there and play around. Go out there and make a statement. He made the statement.
He did. Now the pressure on every boxing fan's mind is going to be what name is next.
We wait. You heard what he said in the ring?
Call out everybody.
All right, there you go.
Ideally,
we don't care. We want whoever got them belts.
Then Bozy talked about Vergil Ortiz Jr. Zero fear. He called Ortiz's style perfect for Jaron. Ortiz charges forward throwing power shots, exactly what plays into Boots' strengths. Bozy promised fans haven't seen everything his son can do yet.
Vergil got to get past Luka. That's what he got to get past Luka.
But there was an agreement already made for both of them.
Okay, but if he don't get past Luka, what we gonna fight him for?
Is Vergil's style tailor-made for Boots?
All those styles are tailor-made for Boots. But like I said, y'all didn't see nothing yet, man. You know what I mean? I told you don't go out there and play. He made a mistake, like I told you.
Much better at 154, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he had 147 for what? 10 years, man. 10 years. It was about time. Only 28. About time to move on.
but I want Vergil Ortiz next. And if we can't get Vergil Ortiz next, I heard that Baby Cub was calling me out too. Charlo, he can get it next. Fundora, what's his name? Baccarat, Bartram.
After destroying Lima, Boots called out the entire 154-pound division. He said he'd fight anyone, but one name kept coming up: Vergil Ortiz Jr. The fight fans were begging for.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bakran has just responded to Jaron "Boots" Ennis' message after his fight. Check it out. He's working out. He's getting ready. And let me know what y'all think about this matchup. Jaron "Boots" Ennis going out to get the IBF title. You know, there's a rehydration on there. Will it matter? Who wins that fight? Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Richardson Hitchens had nothing but praise for Boots moving up to 154. He loved how smooth and confident the transition looked. Hitchens said, "That was a great introduction to 154. He carried and he didn't stay. So, congrats to Boots." Hitchens then laid out what should happen next for Boots. Either the winner of Ortiz versus Lubin or Sebastian Fundora. Real tests that would prove if Boots belongs at 154. Eddie Hearn went all in on the Boots versus Ortiz fight. He was pumped and made his prediction crystal clear: Boots wins. But he also admitted the struggle of getting these big fights at welterweight. "I love the fight with Vergil Ortiz. I think it's a brilliant fight. I am so confident Jaron Ennis wins that fight. So confident. And listen, maybe I'm a little bit deluded, and hopefully we can get fights like that over the line. It's not easy getting Jaron the fights against the big names. We struggled at 147 inches. At a press conference, Eddie Hearn exploded when reporters kept asking about the Boots versus Ortiz fight. Media kept questioning if it would really happen. Eddie's anger showed how determined he was to deliver this fight.
Facts. And I've got to do my job because I don't want
to miss this opportunity to watch this guy beat everybody. And I'm going to enjoy every moment of watching him become the pound-for-pound number one.
Yes, yes.
When a reporter brought up his beef with Dana White and TKO Boxing, Eddie shut it down hard. He called it garbage and said real promoters focus on making fights fans want to see.
In boxing, the majority of the revenue from the show goes to the fighter. In MMA, the majority of the revenue from the show goes to the promoter. Good luck to him. I wouldn't moan, but that's not how we work in boxing. And I'm not interested in a fake belt. I'm not interested in changing the Muhammad Ali Act. I'm not interested in changing the shape of the ring or the rule.
Eddie's message was simple. No drama, no excuses, just deliver fights. And with Boots versus Ortiz now signed, he backed up his words.
Is the greatness of the sport of boxing. And what you're looking at here is the greatness of the sport of boxing. I want to see fighters like Boots, who I believe can go down as generational greats, like Hagler, like Hearns, like Whittaker, like all these great fighters. He is of the same ability. And our belts matter.
Let's be real, Boots Ennis was being avoided. Top fighters at 147 and 154 wanted nothing to do with him. Too risky, not enough reward. Everyone knew Boots was elite, but nobody wanted to find out the hard way. Oscar de la Hoya didn't believe this fight would happen at first. He said his team tried to make it, but blamed the other side for backing out. Oscar wouldn't take it seriously until contracts were signed.
Oh, we all know Boots doesn't want to fight Vergil. I mean, that's what happened, right? We called them out, we had a fight, and, then they backtracked. So until I see something on paper that Boots wants to fight Vergil, then I'll believe it.
Oscar claimed both sides were talking, but everything fell apart when Boots' camp seemed to pull away. He didn't explain much, just said Vergil Ortiz Jr. was the best fighter at 154. His frustration was obvious.
Everybody was calling each other out, and then all of a sudden they pulled off the Vergil, train. So, I mean, who knows what the reasons are, but look, Vergil's the man at 154. That's the bottom line.
Then, something shifted. Oscar jumped on Twitter asking for the Ennis versus Ortiz fight to happen. Complete change from before. His tweet got the boxing world buzzing again. He wrote, "Not to be an ass, but can someone please educate the educator? Who is Boots fighting tonight?" He tweeted, "Only one name at 154, Vergil Ortiz." While everyone talked, Boots kept winning. His fight against Usimius showed the calm control that sets him apart from everyone else. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Crawford versus Ennis will ever happen? Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and stay locked in for every twist in boxing's biggest rivalry.